Hello, everyone. My name is Charlie, and I am thrilled to be a part of a very select group of creators, content creators that have gotten access to share with you big ambitions. Special thank you to Hovgaard for sending me out this copy weeks in advance, and also allowing me to give some critique and some feedback through this as the game has been developed. You guys might remember Hovgaard Games. They are the creator of Startup Company. We've had a couple of playlists on the channel for that. Links in the description if you want to see those. This is along the same theme of Startup Company, except this gets way more in depth, and it gives you a business simulator with a role play environment. So we're going to be it's basically playing a role-playing game with the idea of becoming a big business and taking over New York City. So the game actually has no soundtrack or no music for now. So the music you've been hearing is from Startup Company. I'm gonna go ahead and fade that out so you can really hear and see the game the way it is now. This is Alpha 9. There's a lot of development happening here. So much content is coming that's not even close to being shown here. So just keep an eye on this. Watch this if you'd like. Links in the description. Get it on your wish list. And we're going to cover it as we go. As it develops and stuff, as I'm allowed to anyway, we're going to cover it. So this is a character creation. It's very, very basic for now. We're going to hit this, and I'm just going to say Charlie. And I can pick very limited options in what I can wear, but I'm going to go with like some casual shoes. Go with this face, I guess. This hair, I suppose. And I'm wearing a hoodie because this is my style right here. All right, finish. So there's a little bit of a story to this, just a little bit to kind of introduce you to the sort of the environment we're in. It's been 3 months since Grandma died. I know that I'm an adult now that I'm 18 years old, but still feels so scary that no one's there to take care of stuff. There's one good thing, though. At the funeral, my Uncle Fred asked me for my phone number. He said he wanted to help me get on my feet. I don't really know him, but I guess he's family after all. Okay, so we're starting things off out in the big city, all on our lonesome. We can hit spacebar to pause. Just gives us this big sort of pause thing, and we can look around. We can zoom in all the way down to about here. Man, do I wish I could get closer. I already told him I wish I could get closer, but so all right, we'll see. We've got energy up here. Food we have to eat regularly, and I believe this is like just general happiness or something, probably. I don't know. We have $4,000 in cash. It is now Monday, the first day, and it's currently 8:10 p.m. If you take a look at the left side, I'm trying to move it around right here. The left side here, we have our current objectives and also a message from Uncle Fred. There's this feedback button that I've been using pretty regularly here. And then we've got 7 different items over here on the right, including a contacts list, which currently just does Uncle Fred. We have employees that we will be managing. That's a little bit later. Bizman is just like a list of businesses that we are aware of. Bizman, what the hell am I talking about? Econoview. All this stuff starts getting flushed out and filled in as we play the game. We have interviews in different neighborhoods and such, and then there's Market Insider where we can see different news and the various different corporations. All right, so you're gonna notice a little bit of, like, this kind of list stuff here. There's a little bit of stuff coming from Startup Company, but really it's a very different game. So let's take a look. Uncle Fred says, "Hey kid, I hope you feel better. I talked with my friend Rasputin, who owns 10 buildings in the garment district. He's kind of a big shot. Anyway, he's got a cheap apartment that you can rent. It's not much, but it'll do." Okay, so we need to rent an apartment. So we're going to head over here. We actually walk this. It's a role-playing game where you design and build your business and your entire empire, just like Startup Company, but you're doing so in a live city, in a living city, if you will. We're going to cross the road over here, and we're going to click this building. It's available for rent. This is 17 3rd Street. That sounds just like a New York address, doesn't it? Just a bunch of numbers. So open this up in Bizman, and we're going to see that the deposit's $2,000. Daily rent is $69. So we're just going to rent this. Done. Easy. So now we can enter it. Here's our apartment. We don't have a fridge or anything here, so we're going to have to go and get that. We also Just start out with a bed. That's it. So we're going to sleep so that we're full of energy. Oh, we just got here. So let's go ahead and sleep until, how about 7:30? Put in a nice 10 hours after a good hard day. Okay, so now it says we have to, he's transferred some money to us. But it says now we have to go ahead and buy a fridge from the local appliance store. So appliance store is this way. You can use WASD to walk around, which is what I'm doing primarily, or you can just click on the map and your character will move there. This is nice also when you want to like look around while you're moving. So there's that. Now, the appliance store, just like everything else, all the businesses and stuff, they have their own hours of operation. So this one here is open. This pizzeria, this pizza place, whatever, is open. We can right-click it for various different options and check out what their hours of operation are. So this store here, for example, not open yet. They don't open till 10. So what we can do, take this little bench here, true New York style here too, I guess. We're going to go ahead and sleep on this bench. And we're going to sleep for just, looks like 1 hour. Puts us at 9:51, right before they open. And as soon as it goes to 10 o'clock, here's the local time. It'll open up and we can go inside. So here's the local appliance store. We're going to want to get one of these little dollies. Or hand truck, I guess. And we're going to want to buy a fridge. So not a drinks fridge, like a regular refrigerator right here. So we're going to come over here, standard fridge, $1,800. Seems fair. And looks like everybody's got the same idea as us. They're all going to order fridges. So we're going to say place the order. Wait our turn in line. There we go. And we're done. So this turns white when it's ours. And we can actually take that hand truck and we can bring it back to our apartment too. So let's go ahead and do this. There we go. And just run down the sidewalk with a refrigerator, huh? Cross in front of traffic a little bit. Perfect. And we'll go inside the house and we're going to place this. So we're going to park the vehicle kind of anywhere we want, really. We manage the car, go inside, and we're going to place this fridge. And I think I'm going to place it probably, let's put it like right here. All right, done. We got a fridge. Good. Now we need to go to the supermarket and get some food. Standard survival stuff, right? Got to keep ourselves alive. So, Elgato Foods. Gross. We're going to go ahead and grab this. And we're just going to grab some fresh food from the back. We'll load up on like 4, I guess. And we'll go ahead and pay for that. There we go. And we'll take it back home. Remember which direction that is. And we'll put some food in the fridge. Okay? This is like the standard start to your life in New York City, right? Get yourself a place, get yourself some food, get yourself settled in, and then get out and get a job. So we're gonna start by getting a job at Elgato Foods, and it's 1 o'clock right now, so I have to wait a bit to actually start your day. But we're gonna come over here, and there's a job board right here. And it tells you sales assistant is the job that's available. It pays us $25 an hour. That's very good. I guess for New York City, maybe that's okay. I don't know. New York's a pretty expensive place to live. So, yes, I mean, our apartment is $69 a day. So what are you going to do? So it looks like Friday will be the day off. Today is Tuesday. So we'll be able to work Wednesday, Thursday, and we'll have a day off on Friday. Okay. Let's go ahead and accept the job. And that's it. We have a job. See how easy it is to get a job, guys? Did you know it's that easy? Did you know? I think while I'm here, just so I don't have to do it later, I'm going to buy just a little bit more food. I don't want to have no cash, but buy just a little bit more food while I'm here. Okay. Bring it back home. And today is considered a day off because it's the day it started working. So what we're going to do, just to speed up the process, we're going to drop the food off in here. And then I'm just going to sleep until my shift. So my shift probably starts at 8. So I'm going to sleep until, let's say, 6:48. 16 hours of sleeping. Favorite part about that is that I don't need to eat anymore. Isn't that great? All right. So now, today's a work day. We can set destinations on our map if we'd like to, and it will pin it for us as we go. And then if we hit the map, we can see the map that we have is not that big, but as we expand and go to new neighborhoods and stuff, we'll be able to keep going. So this is sort of our New York City. There's 2nd Avenue, big buildings, a little park here, and there's lots of different businesses we can see. If we click these little toggles, we'll be able to see all sorts of different businesses that are around here. There's a school right here. There's a couple of other types of like furniture stores, and this place here is an IKEA. So we can see when IKEA opens, I guess. And we can go through all sorts of things. We have a bank over here that can lend us money potentially, which is probably going to happen soon. And so we'll be able to engage with all of these types of businesses as the game progresses. We'll be able to engage with all of those things. And ultimately, we'll have to, when we are making our own business, we have to buy all sorts of stuff, hire new employees, manage the stock, clean the store, all sorts of stuff, man. So right now it is 7:40. And we're going to have to start work at 8. I'm going to go ahead and just displace this guy right now. My shift hasn't started yet, but it will at 8, and I'll already be at my station like a good employee. Now, we can sit here and watch me work if I want to. We can also fast forward time so that you can see it work, see me work while we're sitting here. Or if you want to just go, we can hit this time machine to end the shift. So mind-numbing work at the grocery store, we can just skip it. We need to keep working until we've made $300 from our new job. So we're not making $300 every day or anything, so we'll have to come back and work another day. So I will be right back with you. Magic of video editing. I'll be right back with you once we've worked enough to progress the game a little bit forward. So, okay, done. I've made $300 total working here. So now I'm just gonna go back because I am hungry now, so I will go back and eat food. But look, there's a new message from Uncle Fred. He says, "Good to see you got a job. Nice done, kid. I wonder if you got some ambitions the same ambitions as your dad. He was probably around your age when he started his first business too. If you need money for starting something, I've got a friend over at Jensen Capital. Ask for Larry and say hi from me." So we can get a loan. First, we're going to eat. Then we're going to sleep probably. But we can get a loan from Jensen Capital, from Larry. And he'll give us $15,000. And then we need to get a small retail building that we can use to start our own gift shop. So that's our introductory business for now. At least in this point of the game, is to get a gift shop. So that business most likely is closed. Let's go ahead and take a look really quick. We don't really know that business yet. So why don't we zoom out really quick, and we're gonna look for probably the bank, Jensen Capital. Is this right here? Yeah. So let's take a look really quick, and they are closed at the moment. They will open tomorrow. Today's Thursday, so they'll open Friday at 8 a.m. So we'll need to get there. They close early on Friday, go figure. But we'll need to get there by 8 a.m. if we want to have any chance of beating the rush that is the bank at Friday. So we're going to go ahead and go to sleep, and we'll wake up at, let's say, 6:40. Okay. So we're going to head down. We have $275 in our pocket and a dream. Now, luckily, today happens to be our day off from being a cashier, so we don't have to work today. So we're going to cross. Now, notice the cars. This stuff right here, you're going to see this a lot in this video series, okay? And I'm planning on making more videos of this if you want to see more. You're going to see this a lot right now. This stuff is fixed in Alpha 10. So again, the game is in development, and I've already been told that traffic stuff is fixed in Alpha 10. So the next alpha will fix all of this, or at least it fixes it a little bit. I don't know. I can't guarantee that it's completely fixed, but he says that, yeah, it says that that's kind of fixed. So Jensen Capital opens up, and right about now, we're just going to jump in there right away, and we're going to ask for a loan. Look how easy it is. You want to borrow money? Yes. I want to borrow 15 grand. All right, there it is, $15,000. There we go. Got ourselves a small loan of $15,000. And then we're going to find and rent an empty retail building. So I like the idea of working close to where I live. So we're going to zoom out into the map here. and we're going to take a look at businesses that are available, or like office buildings, right? Or retail. Maybe it's retail. Yeah. So we want to go retail buildings. So these are the buildings that are up for rent at the moment. And you know, this shop right here seems pretty nice. Take a look at this. The rent here is 104, the $3,000 deposit. The traffic index is 38. I think ideally we would want to have either a bigger area, bigger traffic index, etc. But that's going to cost us more money, so you have to be careful about that too. Traffic index is a little bit lighter here. Looks like it costs less for rent as well. Want a bigger building? We can go over something like this. $334 a day on rent. Lots more traffic though, and also a bigger area. So I think to start things off, just to be, you know, maybe one of these buildings. 19, 15. Now, kind of like this. 38 looks good. So we'll take the 38 and we'll take this building here. It's average condition. The daily rent is 104. So we'll drop the deposit down and start paying rent on that building. Okay. Now we want to start a new business, and we're going to change the name of this, and we're just going to call it, I don't know, Char Gifts. No idea. We're going to change this to the gift shop. Okay. That's only because that's what the game wants me to do right now. The tutorial. Currently, you can't pick a logo. The feature's going to be there, but right now it's just a button that I can click. All right, so let's start the business. This is going to give us our insight and breakdown of our entire business as it is right now. While we're in this menu, the time is paused, so that's nice. So we can really analyze things and look at it all we want. So, customer satisfaction, I'm not sure why it's 29%. We don't have a customer yet, but everything is like neutral, right? People don't hate it, people don't love it, they don't know about it, right? So we have a customer capacity here, as well as a graph that shows us customers over time and everything. Inventory that we have, as well as our pricing for that stuff. We'll be able to look at that kind of thing, and we can also see what our margins and stuff are. Schedule, this is where we manage whether we're open. We can also have various different schedules for different types of employees. And we can also, when we make a schedule for one day, we can copy it to many days. Settings for a business is over here. Change its name, shut it down. And then there's marketing stuff. Not going to bother with that just yet. Okay, so then there's a whole bunch of different stuff we can see. First thing we should probably do, though, is check out our actual business. So our business is located at this place right here. So that's across the road from us. Right next to the appliance store. Lovely. So first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to go to the appliance store, which is currently closed. They open at 10 o'clock. Okay, so it's in an hour. So let's go ahead and just real quick go ahead and see what our building's like. So this is our little tiny shop. There's not a whole lot of room here. It's pretty cluttered. We have a back room we can store stuff in. There's a public bathroom in every building. And this is our little, this is gonna be a little gift shop, okay? Little gift shop on the corner. Pretty charming, right? So let's go ahead and just get ourselves, I think I'm just gonna wait it out. One thing I wish I could do is speed up time while I was standing. But a lot of times the time moves too quickly. So most of the time you're racing against the clock, not waiting for it. So I'm gonna grab one of these little hand carts, and I need to buy a counter, a cash register, a stack of shopping baskets, and a rounded shelf. Those are 4 things I need. So first let's grab a counter. We need a cash register. We need a rounded shelf. I actually kind of want to buy 2 of these, but we'll buy 1 for now. And we needed, what was the other thing? A stack of shopping baskets over here. All right. So the hand cart can have 4 items on it. It doesn't matter how big they are. 4 items per the hand cart. We'll go ahead and place the order here. And all the items turn white. Means we purchased them. Now we can exit the appliance store and get over to our gift shop, which is currently closed, right? There's no business or anything. It's currently closed today. We're going to set up shop today. Okay, so first thing, I'm just going to pull into the back room really quick, and I'm going to park the vehicle. Then we need to set up our shop, and we can do this however we want. So we can place things anywhere we want. So the first thing I'm going to place is probably the counter. And I'm going to place this, I think, kind of like maybe right over here near the front of the store. Could be a good idea. Yeah, I'll place this about, let's say, here. So people walk in, I'm like, welcome to our store. Thanks for coming by. Okay. Over here, Probably should have just brought the handcart out front, but whatever. The shopping baskets, you can place that right over here. Once you start placing things, you can't move your character, but then you're only really limited by what your camera can see. I'm going to place the baskets right over there, near the door. We'll take the rounded shelf, and there we go. Place the first rounded shelf right up there next to it like that. That's probably fine. And then the final thing we're going to grab is the cash register. And this arrow points where the customer is going to be. Let the customer be here. Probably want to move this, actually. So why don't we... all right, go ahead and cancel this. Why don't we go ahead and move this a little bit further in? Can I work here? It's a little bit too close, isn't it? This is a smaller shop than I had when I was playing around with it. So I guess things are going to be just a little bit more cluttered. Let's go ahead and grab the handcart. We don't really need to grab the handcart and take it back. We can technically keep as many handcarts as we want. But since I'm so close to the appliance shop, I'm going to go back in and buy another couple of things here. I'm going to buy another 2 rounded shelves. And I'm going to buy... The tutorial's not telling me to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. We're going to buy a drinks fridge as well. Because just by my own limited experience in the game, I want to satisfy my customers' needs. And I know that they're going to want more than just what I can fit on this little rounded shelf. So one of the things we're going to need to do after this is we're going to need to buy the stuff that we're going to sell. And to do that, we're going to need to go to a wholesale store. Wholesale is great because you can buy large quantities of stuff. They sell it in bulk. You can buy it at a discount from what you would normally buy it individually, and then we can use it to sell stuff. For the drinks fridge, I'm going to have this be in the back. Let's put it like right in the corner. Put it right next to the bathroom. I changed my mind. Let's put it over here. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and grab it again. Rounded shelf. We'll place another rounded shelf right next to this one. There we go. And then one more rounded shelf. And we're going to place that one over here. And we'll place that one over here. Okay. So here's my little gift shop. Now we have to buy the stuff that goes in it. It is 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, whatever. We need to go to the wholesale store. So Metro Wholesale is this way. Run ourselves over there. Now, we could also alternatively take the subway. There's a subway entrance here. And I don't actually see a subway entrance over here. There's another one right here. I'm not seeing a subway exit over here, and I wish there was another one because walking this takes a long time. But currently there isn't another one. I would love it if there was like one right over here on this corner. That'd be great. Like basically one at all 4 corners of the map would be a really helpful thing. But this is our destination, so I'm gonna have to walk from wherever I am right here. And I have to walk all the way over here. It's gonna take a while. Now, if I needed to go over here, it'd be easier because I could take this subway exit. Maybe that would have been faster, but this is like this furthest possible point away from me. I'm wondering if there is another exit somewhere and I'm just missing it. I do that a lot. I'll say, I wish this existed, and it's like staring me in the face. But I've looked a little bit for this in this game, and I have not seen that yet. So I'm gonna go with there being not another one for now. Okay, so I'm gonna keep running. And hopefully we can get there in time. We can actually check that by looking at our store. We're just going to click it and go to Bizman. They close today at Friday at 8 o'clock, so I can totally make it there. And that's actually a stretch. I think I'll make it there. All right, I'll zoom you guys ahead. I'm not going to make you guys wait. I'll zoom you guys ahead, and we'll be right back. Okay, I've made it to the wholesale store. Plenty of time. Okay, so now what I need to do is I'm gonna get this hand cart. I need to get 1,000 paper bags. Gotta buy them in bulk. We need to get a box of cheap gifts. I'm gonna get 2 boxes of that if I can fit it. Yep. And actually that looks like everything. Box of cheap gifts. Packs of paper bags. That's the only thing it wants me to buy. I'm going to look for expensive gifts. Are there any expensive gifts here? No. Okay, there isn't. But there is some soda, I guess. So we'll grab some soda. And I think that's all I can carry on this. I think. Yeah. All right. So we're going to go ahead and buy this. Now, I would like to get some expensive gifts, too. I think I have to go to the other wholesale store to do that. But we're going to take this stuff back to Char Gifts. Which requires me to, I got to trek it. This is why I think two things. I've already given this feedback. I think there needs to be either another subway exit on this side of the map, make it easier to get to this side of the map, or ideally a wholesale store available closer to the starting position. Because having to trek clear across town for that, it's like it's okay, but this part of the game, not the core focus, not the fun part, right? It's like Frogger in New York City, I'm telling you. Here we go. In case you're wondering what would have happened if I got hit, pretty much nothing. I'd have got pushed around at this point. Maybe there will be something in the game that I don't know, makes you get injured or hurt or something in the future. I don't know, but so far you just get pushed around. Okay, so we are back, and all I'm just gonna really do is just park the vehicle here, I guess. I'll learn my lesson. Soda cans, we're gonna stock our fridge full of soda cans. Cheap gifts, go ahead and put that on this shelf. Cheap gifts again, go ahead and put that on this shelf. And then the paper bags are going to go in here. Okay, everything's done. So let's just park this hand cart in our back room here. Go, just park it back here, no big deal. We are ready to rock. The only thing left to get is a mop so we can clean our store. But we can do that another time. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quit my silly job after just 2 days. Who cares? And we're gonna open our store tomorrow. So to do that, we're gonna go into our business. Where is it? I actually think I need to click it, and I wish there was an easier way to access that. But I don't see. Oh, it's right here. Okay, there's a button over there. So insights, all through this, we're gonna go to schedule. So it's already past 8 o'clock, and we're not gonna stay open that long anyway, because our energy, our ability to stay and work that long, like if I want to be open 8 to 8, that's 12 hours a day. Working 12 hours is just not that feasible for the business owner to do and to still have energy to do it. So what we're going to end up doing is we're going to create a schedule, and all we need to do is click this to open on this day. We're going to start our business open at, let's say, I think I want to create some room to do something with other businesses if I need to restock or something. So we'll start at 10 o'clock and we'll close at 6. So from 10 to 6, that's an 8-hour workday. Looks pretty good. And we can go ahead and apply that to all days. Now we're open every single day. Then what we're going to do is we're going to pick a day. Today's Friday, so how about we go with... honestly, I'd like it to be like a Saturday or a Sunday kind of thing. We'll go with Sunday for now. And we'll say we're going to close on Sunday. And you'll see why we want to do that in a little bit. We want to have at least one day where we're closed. And it's a recharge day for us. Wait, oh. Where's my home? Got lost. Going the wrong way. It's a recharge day for us, right? We're not going to want to work every single day. But also, there will be other things we have to do around the city, like getting ourselves educated and getting ourselves better at our job and things. We're going to want to work on ourselves and as well. So having a day off is a great day for that. So our business opens at 10. I'm going to go ahead and sleep until 8. Or rather 8:46, I guess. And then we'll go ahead and head on over to our business, or our first day at work at our business instead of working at Elgato Foods. So here we are. And there's an empty shelf here. I'm going to put expensive stuff there once I can get to it. That'll be tomorrow. we can buy the expensive gifts on Sunday, right? And so what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna click this and assign myself to the counter, and we'll be ready to open. I also could have went ahead, maybe if I woke up a little bit earlier, I probably could have went and got myself a mop so I can clean the store, but I can go ahead and do that like kind of after we close, because we're closing at 4 and 1800, right? So 6 o'clock, and I think the store closes at 8, the one I need to go to. So we'll assign myself here. The business is open automatically on the open time, and now we just basically man the counter. Wait for our first customer to come on in. There we go. People coming into our gift shop, buying things, right? You can see at the top, since we're working, our food need is starting to drop quite quickly. Our energy is starting to drop quite quickly. And you're not going to see any change in your money until the end of the day. So we can sit here and let it run, which for the first day, I'm just going to let it run so you can kind of see how the foot traffic goes and stuff. As we get more popular and we start operating with better, better stuff to offer, we might get more customers, and eventually we're going to get to the point where we're going to want to start hiring our own staff. That requires us to get an education and to take business classes. So we're going to be doing that as well. Because remember, we're just an 18-year-old kid. It's not like we know business already, right? Okay, so we had a lot of foot traffic today, and Char Gifts is pretty dirty. We need to clean it. This guy's lingering. He's just loitering in our store. But the store is closed. You don't have to worry about people stealing things. Just exit. He goes away. Stuff to work on, right? So stores aren't closed yet. The appliance store, I'm wondering if we can... Ooh, I got to get there just in time. Is there a mop in here? Yep, right here. We can grab this mop. And you know what? I'm actually going to use the hand cart here. And I think... Is there anything else I want to offer in my store? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. So we're going to actually just park it, and we'll take the mop. Go ahead and pay for the mop. There we go. Now, we got into the store before they closed, so we're able to shop. But once you leave, we can't go back in because they're closed. So we can keep shopping as long as we reach the destination in time. So this mop, we want to go ahead and place it inside our little back room here, I guess. I'm going to place it behind the door. At least I was hoping to place it behind the door, but like I'm not going to place it behind the door. I'm going to place it next to the door. Fine. There's our mop. And then we can go ahead and grab it and find the dirty spots on the floor and see about cleaning them. Now, if you're wanting to redecorate the place, there are ways to open up the interior designer. There's very limited options right now, but they are completely free. So you can play around with different things. You don't have to pay for it. So I don't think you do. Yeah, you don't pay for this. So you can redecorate things however you want. So maybe we make like a... I don't know, like something interesting, right? Like an accent wall that's kind of interesting over there, right? Maybe brighten the place up a little bit. Maybe, I don't know, make the yellow wall over here that goes with that accent kind of thing. We could even, never mind. For the floor, maybe we want like a lighter floor. We can do that. Just kind of drag it up and good to go, right? Let's go ahead and that's it. I don't want the interior designer anymore. Yeah. And it looks like I'm not mopping anymore, am I? Mop icon is gone, so I need to place it. Pick it back up. And now my mouse is for mopping. So with a lighter colored floor, I can see the dirt a little easier. And then it will tell you how clean your store is. Based on, based on how clean your store is. It'll tell you. So at 100%, we're kind of good now. We don't need to worry about it anymore. So we'll just go ahead and place this mop back in the back room. Call it a day. And we're really hungry right now. And we're out of energy. And I'm going the wrong way. I just have to remember, my home. I live across the street from my store. Okay, very convenient. And we'll go ahead and get some more food and sleep until the following day, which is tomorrow. is following day is tomorrow. Go figure. It's Sunday is our day off, right? I don't want Sunday to be the day off, actually. So I'm going to open up my business again. Char gifts. And I'm going to alter the schedule, actually, so that we're open tomorrow. But we can do, like, reduced hours. So maybe we'll have from 10 to, let's say, 4. That's pretty good. So we'll have reduced hours tomorrow because there's something else I want to show you tomorrow. So we will have at least some business. Let's go ahead and start sleeping. You see, we made $368 of profit yesterday. Pretty good. Go ahead and cross the street. Get to our business before we open. Things nice and clean. Shelves, you can see the stock here. So there's 200 objects can fit on the shelves. There's 176 on this one, 183 on this one. And you know, you don't need to do this. I didn't have to have this much expense, but I like to stock my shelves. And I like my store to look like it's, you know, more than just a single shelf, right? So there we go. So now I'm assigning myself here, and we'll go ahead and stay open. I'm just going to go ahead and zoom ahead to the end of the shift. There we go. So we stayed open for 2 days, and what I'd like to do, I'd like to take a little trip, because I'm going to need to. Uncle Fred here, he's going to tell me to do this, but I'm going to do it myself because I know I need to do it, because that's just the advantage of playing ahead of time. So we're going to zoom out with the map really quick. This building is the Manhattan Business School, and it's open right now. We're going to go in and visit the Manhattan Business School. And when we get in this building, there's a couple of different doors. Each door, on mouse, I wish you could see it on mouse over, and that might change in the future. But you have to click the door and go, okay, this is auto mechanic education. It's no spaces. We're gonna come over here. This one is fundamental business administration. This one is the food safety course. And this one here is basic management. The game is going to tell you to do basic management, because in order to start hiring employees, you need to have management education. We can study here as long as we have the energy to do so. We can study, and in order to pass the requirements for having basic management, we need to have 10 hours of study. There's only 4 hours left in the day today, so we can get started with 4 hours. It's going to cost me $120. So that is studying for 4 hours of business management. All right. Now, eventually, once the day ticks over, we're going to check this box. It's going to say we've ran our business for 2 days. And, oh, yeah, true New York style. Here we go. I just want to cross the street, man. Who waits for crosswalks, honestly? Yeah. So when I go to sleep, the game will say, okay, you've ran your business for 2 days, because it was open for 2 days. And I swear to God, dude, if you add a mechanic in this game where you, like, get injured or die from getting hit by a car, I'm so screwed. Tomorrow is Monday. It's a full work day. We're going to go, let's say, 8:58 is fine. Okay. Made some profit yesterday. Good. That checks the box for having your business open for 2 days. And now Fred is going to say, hey, look, we need employees, right? You need to have, you need to actually hire some people. So you should go to take business management course and start hiring employees. So I've already started that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to operate the business for today. I'm going to go finish my studying, and we'll come right back, and we'll have education done when we get back. Okay, so I just finished my education. I closed my business for Tuesday so I could do this. Now we're going to go to this subway here. I'll show you how that works. Is there another business? I don't see any. So this is the only other subway exit. Oh, well, there's one right here. Oh, interesting. Hang on. That changes things. I missed this one before. Hey, I might be... Okay, I might be wrong. See, I just want to make sure I did this in this video so I know. A little hard to see this one, but we're going to go all the way over here. I totally missed this one before, so I'm really glad this is here, because this takes me all the way to the other side. This is the big warehouse. There's another wholesaler right here. Yeah, I want to go all the way across this road here. There's another wholesaler, but you'll notice that Anderson Recruitment Corp is kind of pinned on the map. And that's because I need to go through a recruiter in order to get, in order to hire employees. But before I do that, hopefully I can do all of them, but I don't know if I can. We're going to go ahead and go to this wholesaler really quick. This is a much bigger warehouse, and there's a lot of other stuff in here. What I'm looking for are, well, I want to get cheap gifts, but I also want to get expensive gifts too. So there's more paper bags. I'm looking for cheap gifts. We're going to grab one box of this. Grab the expensive gifts. Where are the expensive stuff? Is it over here? We're going to grab 2 packs of expensive gifts. And I think I'm actually going to grab one more box of soda cans as well, since I need more. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and get this cart all the way over here. There we go. And place the order. Perfect. Now, I'm wondering... Yeah, I can run. Okay, so I want to go and run to Anderson Recruitment Corp right now with all this stuff on me. We're going to see if it lets me go in and talk to them. If not, I'll just place the cart down and then talk to them. But this is like a talent recruiter. And you have to talk to them. This is like, I guess, the age before the internet kind of thing. I guess, I don't know. I'm not old enough to know that, I guess. Oh, are you closed? What? Oh, I missed them by 20 minutes. I should have went there first. Oh, man. What a drag. What a drag. Okay, now what's the fastest way back? Should I go to the subway or... Gosh, it's almost the same distance. I'm just going to walk it. Yeah, the subway also costs money, so... All right, I'm going to hoof it back. Oh, what a failure. They closed so early, man. What the heck is that? Okay. See you in a second. All right, made it back to the gift shop. And what we're going to do is we're going to load the expensive gifts onto this shelf. We're going to load the cheap gifts, and we're just going to restock. So click this one, click that one. And if there's any left over, we'll just place it back on the cart. No big deal. And then we go to soda cans, restock this. Here we go. And now we have extra stuff in our back room. We have extra, extra inventory that we can place on shelves. And expensive gifts, we can sell them for a much higher margin. So I wanted to get some of those too. I didn't restock on paper bags, but we got 1,000 when we bought them, so whatever. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do tomorrow, I really need to get to that recruitment agency, is we're gonna have a slightly different hours instead. So where is... I'll try this, I guess. Go to Bizman. We're gonna say schedule. For today, it was closed. We're gonna go ahead and copy the 10 to 8. Wednesday, maybe we'll work from, say, 1 to 8. Different hours on Wednesday. This will let me get to the talent office, or get to the recruiting agency, and then we'll go ahead and take this schedule and apply. It's from 10 to 1800. So here, 1800. Yep. So tomorrow we'll start work later, so that we can go to the recruiter. Cool. Cool. So let's go ahead and get some food. I stocked up on my fridge too while you were away, and we're gonna wake up real bright and early. I think 5:47. We want to make sure we really get there when they open. Now, before we get into that, though, I just want to see if I go to contacts. I'm curious. We haven't been there yet, so I can't call them. But once you're at a business, once you've been there, I think you can interact with them with a phone. But you have to be there first, I think. I think that's how that works. So Anderson's like this middle area where subway is not necessarily faster. Yep. Yeah, I'm walking here. I want to say that one day. I've been to New York City twice. Spent maybe a total of 4 days, 6 days in New York in my life. I never got the chance to, almost get hit by a cab and be like, hey, I'm walking here. I just really want to do it once in my life, you know, live up to the stereotype. All right, so I'm walking all the way over to Anderson, and I'll cut the video here so that you can see. Actually, they open at 8. Yeah, we're right there, bright and early, right? And we can also sleep on this bench too if we want, just to get 29 minutes, whatever, half an hour. So let's go into here, and then we're gonna talk to this person. And we're looking to hire specific people. Now, I really hope they alter this. I hope they make it to where you can hire multiple people at once. I don't particularly like how this is implemented, but we're gonna select it for the char gifts, and we're looking for customer service. 15 to 30 is fine. Number of candidates, I can choose how many candidates I want to find, and the price goes up. How many days to deliver, price also goes up for rush. So we'll say 3 days. Looking for, let's say, 4 candidates. I don't know. For 3 days, that's $600. Confirm. Now, that's for customer service agent. I cannot look for a cleaning person right now. I can't look for any other job, any other business even, at the same time. One person at a time, or rather one position or one type of position at a time. I don't particularly like that, but that's the way it's implemented currently, right? Again, everything is subject to change. So I'm going to comment and point out what I see, but I'm absolutely not criticizing the design because it's all subject to change. And this is part of what I've been just super cool, and just almost to the point of saying I'm blessed to have the opportunity to play it early and provide critical feedback that helps with the development of the game. That opportunity is not something that I even think I deserve. So to be selected for that, I'm just truly thankful. So thanks to Hovgaard for allowing me to do that. Okay, so we're here at the business. And we're not open yet. We open at 1. I can also just be like, I guess we're opening early. You know? Maybe I want to be like, we're open now. You know? Be like, hey, look, we open now. What are you going to do about it? Ta-da, we're open. Sign myself. We're open, and fast forward time. And so, yeah, we're going to work here. It's a longer day today, but we're going to make some money. And look how they go over to the expensive gifts. See, they want to buy the expensive stuff. Every once in a while, they'll buy some soda. The only reason I know about these two things, even though the tutorial doesn't tell you, mostly because when I first started playing it, it just had me buy one shelf with cheap gifts. And a lot of people would come in and be like, oh, they don't have what I want, soda. They don't have what I want, expensive gifts. And then they would walk away. So I figured if I provided these two right away, then I won't have that problem. So these are the two things I want to have. And now my margins are going to be a lot better. My business is going to be a lot better. Let me just take a look at that really quick. If I go to inventory pricing, so my gross profit margin is $2,000 is what it says. Oh, I was hoping to see a percentage here. Best selling products, cheap gift, soda cans. I feel like that's going to change now that I have the expensive gifts. This is the first day I've had expensive gifts. So we'll see how that goes now that I have those. I bet those will be the better selling things. Most people come over there and get them. So we'll fast forward to the end of the shift. And then the store is a little bit dirty. You can end the day by cleaning. And I can come over here and be like, hey, look, click the button, you know? So I'm gonna clean up my shop, and then I wanna actually see if so I need to go the whole day. Yeah, so after the day is done and I refresh the page, if you will, it'll show me whether or not that's my best selling stuff or not. And then you gotta keep things in stock, right? But I think once you have a relationship with businesses, I would hope anyway, things like the wholesaler, once you've been there and you can build a relationship. This is not something I know you can do in the game. This is something I'm hoping to see in the game, where I can build relationships with other business owners, work on ways of like supply chain, so that I don't have to go do it myself, but I can call them, and maybe my margins are worse because I have to pay delivery fees and stuff. But on the flip side, I don't have to go get it, and it's more automated, right? So I don't know if that's the thing that's planned for the game or not, but that's something that I would hope to see. So I'm gonna go to about 7:30, open up the thing. Let me just take a look really quick. Yep, here. and expensive gifts. So 18%. So not bad. Cheap gifts are still the things that most people want, but like we have some pretty good profits. I don't know why. Yeah, I want this to be a percentage, but it's okay. And then we have prices and stuff, and we can adjust the prices too. So if the cheap gifts are really popular, a lot of people buying them, maybe we want to up the price. It's supply and demand, you know? $22 now. Now maybe not so cheap. Welcome to McDonald's. So you can do that if you want to. And yeah, so this is Big Ambitions, and it is in very early development. You can check it out yourself if you'd like to. Link in the description. We're going to keep an eye on this game, absolutely. And if you want to see more of this, or maybe continue playing this, because I haven't even hired an employee yet, right? I haven't gotten into the nitty-gritty. There's a lot of stuff that I can still do in this limited preview. So if you want to see more, let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.